Hey, it's the Video Outhouse. It's time for Shipshape Update with Comic Book Man. Here's Comic Book Man.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to the Video Outhouse. It's time once again for Shipshape Update. This time it's for October the 7th, 2009, this coming Wednesday. This is your teachable moment in this week's shipping. First off, I want to give a shout out to Joe Kugat. Joe is the father of Sarah the Thrall, who is not here with us today, but Sarah works here at the store. That's her dad. I've known Joe for a long, long time. I haven't seen him for like 8 months because he's been busy doing stuff with the Chicago Fire Department. He's a paramedic. He's been busy doing all sorts of stuff with them. He's been some sort of program, so he hasn't been here. So I'm for the first time today. It was great seeing you again, Joe. I hope everything works out with your classes, and I hope they don't overwork you too much. Now, moving on to what's coming in this week. This week, I've got 210 items. 210 items coming to the store this week. Of those 210 items, 122 are funny books. Okay? And of those funny books, 28... let's not go there yet. Let's not go there yet. Let's go for the big title of the week. The big title of the week out of those 122 comics is Haunt #1, which is being written by Mr. Kirkman, Robert Kirkman, who does Walking Dead and Invincible. And it's being drawn by Greg Capullo, Ryan Otley, and this is your big star power, Todd McFarlane.
Ooh.
I will believe that when I see the book on Wednesday when it comes out, how much Todd actually contributes to the book.
He's only drawn the Spawn ads.
Probably, but Todd's name is attached to the art on the book.
You say so.
That book will be 40% off here at the store this coming Wednesday, the 7th of October, along with 7 other items, including Criminal Sinners #1 from Icon over at Marvel, the continuation of the Criminal series. Dr. Voodoo, Avenger of the Supernatural #1. Stop laughing, JR.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor. Haunt #1, which I mentioned, and 3 trade paperbacks. The Bloom County Complete Library hardcover volume 1 is going to be 40% off. Peter and Max, a Fables novel hardcover is coming in. That's going to be 40% off. And Top Cow Bible. All 7 of those items are going to be 40% off this Wednesday here at the store. Now, this week's horse race. This week's horse race. I've got coming in this week.
Would you like a little room?
Of the 122, yes. Give me some room here, boy.
You got it, son.
122 items. I've got 28 Marvels coming in, leading the pack. Second place is DC with 24. Third place is Image with 10. Fourth place is IDW with 9. And fifth place is Boom with 5. There's also an additional 27 independent titles. And the reason I'm doing this is because maybe we'll get a graphic put here where my finger is that says 27 titles.
I keep forgetting.
But maybe we won't.
Well, you keep trying.
All those books are going to be 15% off all next week at the store because at Alternate Reality, all new comics are 15% off all the time, every day, for everyone, including you right now watching this at home.
Erase them.
So stop by at the store.
Yeah, I'm going to use your spit.
Okay.
Use someone else's spit.
You want it erased? You got it erased.
Thank you, sir.
But you got a bigger problem, Jeffy.
Oh, I do.
You got a bigger problem. You've got to tell me.
I can't reach this itch.
Why do we care about kids?
We care about kids.
Oh, who cares? You don't know. You don't know.
They're going to take care of us when we're old.
Yeah, you think. You think. You think. Kids Corner. Okay, Kids Corner. Coming in this week for kids, I've got a whole bunch of kids comics coming in this week.
Man.
Sit down, pull up a rock. Here's what's coming in. Cars Radiator Springs #2. Cartoon Network Action Pack #42. Iron Man Armor Wars #3. Looney Tunes 179. Sonic the Hedgehog 205. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, it's back. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories #699. X-Babies #1, which I'm assuming is a kid's book. Marvel hasn't promoted it as a kid's book, but it's X-Babies.
It's a cookbook.
It's rated A, which is a little bit older than all ages, but X-Babies #1. But the kids' book for the week is Incredibles #1. Incredibles #1, which is supposed to be an ongoing series, or as ongoing as it's going to get, considering Disney is buying Marvel, and they'll have their own comic book publishing company very shortly. So Boom's contract, when it expires, is going to go bye-bye. But it's supposed to be an ongoing series. It's written by Mark Waid. It's drawn by some Italian gentleman, Marcio Tecara. Could be Japanese. I don't know. But it's coming in. I don't know.
Comic book man needs some lessons in political correctness.
Actually, Japanese. I said what? What Japanese?
You went from Italian to Japanese.
Well, his name is. I can't read this. My eyes aren't good enough.
I'll come in.
Marcio, Marcio.
Marcio Tecara. Well, we've got.
Tell me.
We've got a first name that's Italian
and a second name which
that has an Eastern flavor to it.
Eastern flavor to it. So go figure.
Could be my friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Magazines. Those are the comics. We've also got magazines this week. I got a passel of those too.
Okay.
I got a passel of those too. Starting off with Ask magazine. All these magazines are for kids. Some for younger kids, some for older kids, but these are all for kids.
Ask.
Answer. Click.
Ask, click.
Cricket.
Any magazines with 2 names on them?
Dig. No.
So far.
Here you go. Ladybug. Ladybug.
2 syllables though.
Muse. Back down to 1 syllable.
What is that on the cover?
Spider. And finally, your big backyard. Which, if you've watched PBS at all this week with the national parks, you know this magazine is devoted to the great outdoors and possibly some national park action. Or maybe not.
Let your kids play in your backyard, you get eaten by a wolf.
All these are here at the store. Stop off, check them out. Your kids might enjoy some of them, and you might enjoy sitting down with your kid and reading or going through all some of these with them as well. This is something that you can share with your little one. Last up, we've got the late list. This week's late list. I've got so many items. There's like 40 items that are being added to the late list this weekend. It's all sorts of stuff. Of course, there's usual Dark Reign stuff. There's not much left on Dark Reign, but there's still stuff they're sticking in there, like Dark Reign Hawkeye #5. Not specifically Dark Reign, but Dark Avengers Ares 1 and 2. Book isn't even out of the box yet, and 1 and 2 are already being pushed back. And the Red Hulk statue is also being pushed back. That's from Bowen. I've got one customer who didn't buy it from me, but he keeps asking me about when it's coming back because he bought it somewhere else. I appreciate questions like that so much. Thank you. It's being pushed back. You want to find out what the date is to when your Hulk statue, we want to find out what the date is for when it gets pushed back. Go to the website and find out because it's on there. From DC, the big title is Flash Rebirth #5, but the basket case for the week for late list is the Ultimates. Ultimate Comics Avengers #3, #4, and #5 have all been pushed back. 3 is being pushed back to October 28th. Number 4 is being pushed back to November 25th, Thanksgiving. And number 5 you're going to see next year on January 6th, 2010. Let me slip in a little mention here. You're going to see it on January 6th, 2010 because there's no shipping for any comics for anybody on the week between Christmas and New Year's. No! There's no comics that week, so you won't see it. January 6th will be the first shipping date after Christmas. So there's going to be nothing that week between Christmas and New Year's. And right now, that's when this is scheduled to ship. So that's it. We're done. We're out of here. Stop off at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com. Check out all of this week's shipping, check out the late list, and check out the checklist that I post up there, which you can copy and print at home on your printer all for yourself. And you can have it in your hot little hands and check stuff off and see what's in and what's not in. So until next time, this is Comic Book Man saying